Shalom, good evening. I would like to talk today about one of the data in the Book of Revelation, the river of Prat. We mention the river of Prat in two places. When he talk about the seven horn, the sixth one, in the sixth one he mentioned the river of Prat. And when he talk about the seven plates, the sixth one, he again speak about the river of Prat. Like we gave explanation, we give a lesson about the structure of the book of Revelation. We say that always the six have to do with the concept of Chokhmah, of wisdom, the number 6. Okay, so Prat equal 680, what is 10 times Chaim. Like we explained many times, life, it's always a concept of wisdom. Chacham, wise, equal life, Chaim. Okay, so the Prat has to do with life, with the wisdom, and he appears 2 times in the place of the wisdom, so we can understood very clearly that he has to do with the concept of the wisdom. A little introduction about the rivers. It is written that a river go from Eden, Lashkot, to give water to the garden, and from there he will separate to 4 heads, to 4 different rivers.
Streams?
No, rivers.
Rivers.
They are still big. Each one of them is supposed to be a very, very big river. I talk about the Prat, the Hidekel, okay, so it's not streams, it's a river. But it is, first of all the rivers are one. It's like the wisdom came from the wisdom. We have Eden. Eden, it's a concept of father of wisdom. After we have the garden. The garden is a concept of Bina. Hagan, equal Chen, the concept of the mother. Now, from the father to the mother, this is the concept of that, you have Nahar. Nahar יוצא מעדן להשקות את הגן. So we have here the Trinity. We have here the Trinity in the order of Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, Mother. This order. Okay, so this is like Adam. This is like the snake. The snake. And this is Eve. Okay? We have here the acronym of Oneg, pleasure. This equal 3 times Kedem. Kedem is the crown. Kedem equal 144, 12 square.
It's like also Kodem. It's like
It's like what was before, all right? It is written Eden Mikedem. So you can say that Kedem have to do with Eden himself, because Kedem is the east, and we say that in the book of Revelation, when he talk about the Prat, he will talk about people coming from the east. The king coming from the east. Okay, so you can say that they came from the crown, and you can say that the Eden himself, he touch like the wisdom. If we talk about the Chaya of Mashiach, is connected, you have a part of it in the crown too. All right, so
The Keter.
in the Keter.
So it has to do maybe with Chochmah Bina.
So the average value of
Ariel, it has also to do with the Chochmah and Bina.
this is Chochmah Bina Dat. How much you call Chochmah Bina Vedat? Keter. The same way, this plus this equal 3 times Kedem. It means the average value of each one of them is Kedem. Alright, so you can say that Kedem is in Chochmah, but you can say that Kedem, usually we say that Kedem is in the crown. Okay? Now, from this place, when the river arrived to this place, it's split to 4 rivers. Now, I mentioned in the past the 4 rivers, and for some reason, I put them in opposite order. But after more thinking, I decided to put it in the right order.
And the vice versa, I mean.
The way he mentioned the 4 order in the Torah, we just follow this order. All right, so if we was here in Bina, now we go to the 7 children, to the 7 midot, to the Eranpin. But we have only 4. So we do the book of Revelation, take the 4 important place. It's like the 4 reel of the chariot. And parallel them to the 4 rivers. So we will go by the right order. So
when you say chariot, you mean the Merkava?
The Merkava, the 4 reel of the Merkava. The 4 reel of the Merkava is the lion, the bull, the man, and the eagle. It's Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Yosef, or David. Usually it's David, but in the book of Revelation, it seems that it have to do with Yosef more than have to do with David, because we talk about concept of Mashiach ben Yosef. Okay? There's supposed to be one, Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David. About
eventually.
Both, Yosef, it's always have to do with the west. But it is written that the Shekhinah is in the west too. We can put the Shekhinah in the middle, but many times it is written in Kabbalah that the Shekhinah is in the west. All right, so there can be both in the west. We was talking about the eagle in the west. The eagle is a bird, and Yosef equal Off. Off is a bird. All right, so Yosef is called bird many times. All right, so it's more logic to parallel this to Yosef, and for other reasons, the book of Revelation, when we talk about the 4 horses, we parallel always the 4 one to the sphere of Yesod, not to the sphere of Malchut. But in Kabbalah, usually when we say the 4 reel, we talk about David, we don't talk about Yosef.
4 wheels.
The 4 wheel of the chariot. Arbat Galgalei HaMerkava. Here he calls them 4 head. Okay, so is Avraham. The first river is a Pishon. The second one is Yitzchak. the Gichon. After is Yaakov, is the Hidekel. And after, we put Yaakov like this. Here we put Esav. He can be in the place of the kingdom, he can be in the place of Yesod. Alright, he can be in both places. But why I wrote Esav here? Because we did a very nice gematria that this is Kohen, priest, this is Levi, this is Israel, and this is Mashiach. Here we have the Prat, the river of Prat. Now, why we did this so? Avraham plus Yitzchak plus Yaakov with a Vav plus Esav, it's exactly what we call the two fours. It's four, but it's two that are four. It's four that are two. Because it's Esav in the appearance of Avraham, and it's Yaakov in the appearance of Yitzchak. Right now in this order we don't see the structure of the appearance, the structure of the appearance, but after we fix it again in another order. Also we say that Avraham plus Yitzchak plus Yaakov plus Esav equal Cohen plus Levi plus Israel plus Mashiach, and equal uh, 1020, what equal 4 times river, Nahar. Nahar, the river, equal 255. 4 times Nahar, we have 1 Nahar that split to 4. 4 times Nahar equal this number. Okay? So for this reason, we parallel these two forces to the 4 river. Now, what we call is here Mashiach is only the Chaya of Mashiach. It's not the Mashiach. It's not the green house. Horse is not the green horse. All right? It's not yet. We are not yet. Here we talk about the two forces.
The green horse is the Yechidah, Yeshua.
Yeah. We talk here about Esav, Avraham, Yaakov, Yitzchak, what represents the two forces, what is the Chaya. And it's what Jesus called the seat of the devil, like we explained.
The what of the devil?
The seat of the devil.
Seat.
Alright, so if I do the gematria that Vaya l'Arba Rashim is split to 4 head, equals Satan with all the filling letter. Shin, Tet, Nun. Satan. 885, right? Equal Vehaya le'arba'a Rashim. Okay, so this is by the way that we talk about the tree of knowledge, good and evil. The two forces. This is a bad guy and this is a good guy.
And in the middle?
What?
And in the middle?
This is a good guy. This is a bad guy. The two forces. Right? Here in the river we talk only about the two forces here. and the Mashiach himself, it's the Nahar. The Nahar, before he split to 4. He split to 4, it's like he go to the world of separation. Alma Difrud, Olam HaPerud, the world of separation. Okay, so it's like
That's in Aramaic.
relatively,
You
it's
just
like,
said in Aramaic, right?
I wanted to say in Aramaic, but
The Pruda.
I have a flaunter with my
From the Alma the Pruda.
Difruda, yeah. So, ומשם ייפרד. He split, alright? So, it's like the one Mashiach split to 4 personality that are 2 or 3, it depends how you look at it. Okay, so like we did the personality, we make it this way. We have here Esav, we have here Yitzchak, we have here Yaakov, sorry. We have here Avraham, the priest, the disciple. We have here the rabbi. We have here the rabbi. We have here Esav. In the middle of the wisdom, we have the snake, like we explain all the time. Okay? So this is the two forces. Esav in appearance of Avraham, Yaakov in the appearance of Yitzchak. All right?
Why do you draw them like that?
Because first of all appear the first rider, is the lowest one, on the white horse. This is a disciple, he is a priest. After I appear, he appear. Every time appear somebody more high. The last one is Jesus himself. Jesus is above all this, on the green horse. So every time it's more high revelation, the coming of Mashiach. Coming of Mashiach, it's not from up to down, it's from down to up. Slowly, slowly.
From bottom to top.
Exactly. Okay, so in the way they appear, in the redemption, they appear in this order. This is the same order of in the Torah. It's first of all Avraham, after Yitzchak, after Yaakov. But we go from low to up. In the same order, we go to low. And here we talk about Chabad. This is that, this is the snake, this is the mother, and this is the wisdom. Okay? This is the Chabad. So the way they appear in the redemption, the order they appear, this is the way they appear.
Why Yitzhak and Yaakov are in the same rakia? Do you call it rakia?
Because they are very, yeah, this is a rakia, because they are very connected
like
together.
A firmament, you said.
Yeah.
You call this.
Okay? This is like Abba ve'ima ila'in, and this is Yisrael Saba ve'tvuna. This is a male, this is a female. Here this is a male, this is a female. Chokhmah Binah.
And what you say is like the Esav and Yaakov are the main forces of the universe, of the creation.
Yeah, it's a two
appear
force.
In all
You have here two couple.
Yeah.
In the reality, what you see these two guys. One is a rabbi, his name is Yitzchak, the other one is a priest. He's like Avraham. This is Bina, This is Chochmah. The Chochmah split two faces. You call it Abba ve'Ima Ilain. And the Bina, you call it Israel Saba ve'Tvuna. This is the way you call it. Okay? So the two father and mother become four. The two become four. So the connection here, it's like a connection, it's like it's not a wall between this and this, but between this and this it's a big separation, because here we talk about Father God, and this is like the physical existence. Wow, it's a big wall between them. This is soul and this is soul. This is an Iran and this is a Chaya. It's all soul element. But when we talk about this here, it's like Pnimiut Abba.
Has to do with the body.
It's like God, the Father Himself. We say that Pnimiut Abba is Pnimiut Atik. This is Pnimiut Abba. This is Chitzoniut Abba. All this is a Chaya. We say Pnimiut Abba is Pnimiut Atik. It means it's God Himself. It's like here is a revelation of God Father between this and this, and somebody that represents the physical. He represents Esav, but it does not mean that he's really have to do anything with rectification of his body or whatever. But this is what he represents. It's why Avraham equals 288, what is the number of the bone. So he represents the essence of the soul. If we go by the order, Avraham is the first one, so Avraham is parallel to the Pishon. One of the reasons that I put it here is because we have here really the name of Yeshua. Jesus with Pei Nun that equal Ain. Ain is a letter, 130. It's like you have all the name Yeshua with a big Ain, it means with a lot of vessels. Also really, the main thing here is a vessel of Ain, full Ain. Ain equal Pei plus Nun. All the Ain. It means the full potential of the Ain of the fig tree, of the vessel, of the snake. It's the letter of the snake. It's here. And we just go by the order in the Torah. In the Torah, he say Pishon first. After he say Gichon. So Gichon will be here. After he say Chideke. So Chideke will be here. And after he say Prat, now we have Prat in wisdom, with no problem. By this order, we receive the Prat that equal 10 times Chaim life exactly in the right place, in the place of wisdom. Prat is like Ben Porat Yosef, have to do, we put it in the sphere of Yesod before, right? Sphere of Yesod is Yosef. Yosef, we call him Ben Porat Yosef. So it's a concept of Yosef, father of Jesus. Okay, so it's much more natural. It go much more better with what it is written in the book of Revelation, to put the Prat here and the Pishon here and not opposite the way I explained in the past. So I raise the place with my wrong explanation in the past, and I put now this explanation instead. Okay, so these are four rivers.